Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Tayshia Adams may be living her best life with fierce magazine covers and hosting The Bachelorette. However, she's also missing her normal life. It sounds like Tayshia Adams is suffering from a little FOMO, fear of missing out. Former Bachelorette graces magazine cover. Tayshia Adams' star power has increased tenfold since her season as The Bachelorette. She replaced Claire Crawley as the lead for season 16. Claire found love early on with Dale Moss and left the show. Things haven't been smooth sailing for Claire and Dale. But life is on the upswing for Tayshia Adams. At the end of the season, she got engaged to Zach Clark. They are still going strong. In fact, he recently surprised her in New Mexico. The California native is currently living in New Mexico to film the new season of The Bachelorette. But this time, Tayshia is the host instead of the woman looking for love. In Chris Harrison's absence from the franchise, the network tapped Tayshia and Kaitlyn Bristowe as temporary hosts to help Katie Thurston find love. But it's not all work and no play in New Mexico. Tayshia shared photos on her Instagram of a cover shoot she did for Modelist magazine. She is the cover model for their Visionaries issue. Tayshia also shared the photos from a pool photo shoot. Who knew bathing suits and black leather jackets were such a fire combination? Zach Clark's adventures causes FOMO for finance Tayshia Adams. Photo shoots are exciting and all, but Tayshia Adams is missing her finance. She proudly shared a photo of one of his recent major accomplishments. But she also admitted to feeling a little sad that she wasn't there to support her man in person. Zach Clark is an avid runner. He's also a huge advocate for addiction recovery. As Bachelor Nation fans know, Zach is a former addict who now works as an addiction specialist. He recently combined both his love of running and his advocacy for addicts. Runner's World reports that Zach Clark took part in the Goggins Challenge. The challenge involves running 48 miles in 48 hours. Along with his 9 teammates, Zach Clark completed the challenge over the weekend of April 11th. The challenge kicked off at the Vessel at Hudson Yards in New York City. After Zach completed the challenge, Tayshia took to her Instagram stories to congratulate him. She wrote about how proud she is but admits she's been struggling with feelings of missing out. Absence making the heart grow fonder. Even if they aren't physically together, it's clear that Tayshia and Zach support one another. As perfect as their relationship looks, Zach recently opened up about the ups and downs they had to go through first. Despite the growing pains, their relationship seems to be rock solid. In fact, they are planning to marry sooner rather than later. Do you think Zach and Tayshia will go the distance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Join us on Facebook for more. Bachelor Nation has a serious case of FOMO, and everyone's noticing. She once stole America's hearts as the effortlessly cool, emotionally open, and stylish Bachelorette. But now, fans are wondering if Tayshia Adams is doing okay because her recent posts, cryptic captions, and attention-seeking cameos are all screaming one thing. She's got a major case of FOMO. Chapter 1. The Instagram alarm bells start ringing for months. Tayshia Adams' Instagram had been serving serene solo shots, luxury fashion campaigns, and mysterious glimpses into her new life in Los Angeles. But eagle-eyed fans began to notice a shift. Suddenly, Tayshia was everywhere, from Coachella to Cannes, from Fashion Week in Milan to random Bravo events she was never linked to before. And she wasn't just showing up, she was making a scene. One fan commented, "Tayshia used to feel so grounded. Now it's like she's chasing every influencer event just to stay relevant." Whether she was dancing next to Hailey Bieber at Revolve Fest, or tagging herself at the same restaurant where Charity Lawson had been spotted days before, it was becoming clear Tayshia was done watching from the sidelines. But what exactly triggered this frantic energy? It might have started with a rose, but it's ending with an identity crisis. Chapter 2. The Rise and Quiet Fate of Tayshia Adams. let's rewind. After appearing on The Bachelor, Bachelor in Paradise, and ultimately landing the lead in The Bachelorette, Tayshia had become a fan favorite. Her engagement to Zach Clark looked solid, mature, and low drama, until it wasn't. Their breakup was quiet but crushing, and though she handled it with grace, fans began to notice something strange in the months that followed. Tayshia was no longer the center of Bachelor Nation. Katie Thurston and Michelle Young took over the Bachelorette mantle. Rachel Recchia and Gabby Windey were praised for their humor and rawness. And now, with new names like Charity Lawson, Jen Tran, and Kelsey Anderson dominating headlines, Tayshia suddenly seemed peripheral. So, what do you do when you're used to being in the spotlight, but the spotlight's moved on? You fight to get it back. Chapter 3. The Coincidental Crossovers. Let's talk about timing. In March, Juliana Pasparosa and Grant Ellis, the most talked about couple from the latest Bachelor season, did a sponsored couples retreat in Tulum. 3 days later, Tayshia posted a random solo vacation from the same resort, even using the same aerial drone photographer. Bachelor Nation noticed. Comments flooded in. Girl, you were not just there for vibes. This is giving copycat energy, and I'm worried. Even more eyebrow-raising, Tayshia posted a bikini pic captioned, "He didn't pick me, but I picked peace," with absolutely no context. Fans speculated she was referencing Grant, a man she had never publicly dated, but had been rumored to have met during a secret influencer trip. The FOMO was turning strategic. Chapter 4. Party Hopping with Purpose. Fast forward to Coachella. While many former leads opted for lucky weekends with friends or skipped the festival entirely, Tayshia was photographed with influencers half her age, changing outfits 3 times a day, and posting everything from the VIP tent to a camel ride in the desert. She wasn't just trying to have fun, she was trying to prove she was fun. And the captions? I almost didn't come, so glad I did, #no regrets. Sometimes you have to show up, even if no one's watching. You only live once, might as well post about it 20 times. One insider revealed anonymously, Tayshia's been really chasing relevance lately. She's lovely, but you can tell she's worried people are forgetting her. And honestly, they kind of are. Chapter 5. When everyone else is getting married. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, weddings. Bachelor Nation's latest obsession, engagements and baby bumps. From Raven Gates to Lauren Bushnell to Serena Pitt, it feels like every former contestant is posting ultrasound pics, wedding gowns, or anniversary tributes. And where's Tayshia? Solo. There's nothing wrong with being single, but Tayshia's way of embracing it lately feels a little less like self-love and more like see me too. Every time a wedding is posted, Tayshia follows it with a thirst trap or moody poem. It's almost becoming a pattern. When Gabby Windey got married in secret, Tayshia posted a throwback to her own brief engagement, writing, "Some rings aren't meant to be worn forever, but the memories are." Yikes. Chapter 6. Soft launch or soft desperation? In April, Tayshia posted a mysterious hand in her story, holding hers, clinking wine glasses, reaching across a dinner table. Fans immediately speculated she was dating again, but over the next few weeks, the hands changed. Literally. Different watches, different skin tones, different heights. Was Tayshia trying to hint at a new relationship, or just generate buzz? One fan tweeted, "Tayshia's mystery boyfriend is becoming a carousel. Is she dating or just bored?" Bachelor podcaster Emma J. commented on her show, "The Rose Rundown, we love Tayshia, but she's entering that influencer territory where everything feels calculated for engagement, not connection. It's FOMO in action, but make it aesthetic." Chapter 7. The Group Chat Leaks. In May, a screenshot from a Bachelor Nation group chat surfaced. Allegedly, several alumni had muted or removed Tayshia from the main conversation because she was being a lot. According to the leak, which remains unverified but came from a known spoiler account, someone wrote, "I love her, but every convo turns into a photo op for her now. Ouch." And just days later, Tayshia posted a quote on her story that read, "People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves." Fans knew it was a subtweet. FOMO, but make it philosophical. Chapter 8. Redemption or Reinvention. Despite the drama, one thing's for sure, Tayshia still has fans, plenty of them. Some defend her recent behavior as empowerment, not desperation. Others say she's just figuring out her new chapter in a world where reality stars have an expiry date unless they pivot fast. In a recent podcast interview, Tayshia addressed some of the whispers. "I'm not trying to chase anyone or anything. I'm just showing up for myself. If that looks like FOMO, maybe people should question what they're afraid of missing out on." A bold clapback, but was it enough to shift the narrative? Chapter 9. Tayshia's Turning Point. Insiders close to the star say she's been taking meetings about new hosting gigs, possibly a fashion brand, and even a docuseries about life after reality TV. She may be leaning into her single, unbothered era, but whether it's genuine or not, only time will tell. And while the comments still flood in every time she posts a bikini pic or a cryptic caption, some fans are rooting for her to come back to her roots. "Bring back that Tayshia," one commenter wrote. "The one who cried with contestants, asked hard questions, and didn't need 10 filters to be noticed." Final chapter. Will she own her FOMO, or be owned by it? In the end, Tayshia's current vibe might just be a symptom of something bigger. Post-reality show existential crisis. She's not the first, and she won't be the last. But whether she's truly missing out on something, or just trying to remind the world she's still here, the clicks, likes, and whispers prove one thing. She's still being watched. And maybe that's all she really wanted.